After years of working in the financial planning industry, I feel there is a lot of misunderstanding on the processes involved to create a tailored financial plan and putting it in action. Let's clear a few things on how to get started and how the process looks like. My name is Josh and I work as a chartered wealth manager. I will address some basics of the financial advice cycle. First things first, it's often assumed that financial planning is all about selling a financial product or investments. That is not the case. It is rather an ongoing process and not a product. But does it involve using different products? Absolutely. The trick is not to find clients for the products, but to find suitable products for clients. The process usually starts with a thought which grows into a goal or an objective. This could be your short-term, medium or long-term, like retirement planning. Some other examples could be to save for a house deposit or a buy-to-let, to start investing for future cash flow, to manage your savings, exploring tax-efficient strategies, or to understand your pensions. Inheritance tax planning is a big one, debt management, protection needs, or simply being prepared for an emergency, especially with the current global situation. Wealth preservation is equally important as wealth building. According to Financial Planning Standards Board, FPSB, only 17% of consumers believe strongly about their financial know-how. Those with a written comprehensive plan are nearly 3 times more likely to achieve their life goals. Money cannot buy happiness, but placing robust strategies in action will make you feel in control, resulting in peace of mind. The whole process can be broken down into 6 easy steps. The initial meeting is establishing and defining the client-advisor relationship. This is usually an obligation-free, no-charge meeting to understand whether the advisor has relevant expertise to assist clients' needs. The scope of the advice is also discussed, along with terms of engagement, confirming service levels with clear and transparent fee structure. The next step is data collection. This is where the measurements start. Remember, what does not get measured doesn't get improved. Clients' personal and financial objectives are identified, recorded, and prioritized. Both quantitative and qualitative data is gathered, which includes information like your assets, liabilities, income, expenses, and any future requirements. This is all done using various documents like fact finds, risk profile questionnaires, triage documents, etc. You may also be required to sign letter of authorities to grant access to information to your relevant accounts, as per the scope of the advice. The next step is analysis. Collected data is then carefully analyzed. Strengths and any gaps are then compared to clients' goals and objectives. We move to the next stage if things are in order. Otherwise, a follow-up meeting is arranged to suggest a few options before proceeding to final recommendations. Proper analysis also helps in identifying any potential future issues that you may not be aware of. For complex cases, we might prepare a strategy paper to discuss with clients prior to moving to the next stage. The fourth step is to develop a financial plan with recommended strategies. The written plan, called a statement of advice or suitability report, is then presented with detailed explanation on the rationale behind recommendations, projected benefits, risks, and how these strategies will help clients to reasonably meet their objectives. Implementation is the next stage. Once understood and agreed, we then implement the recommended strategies by completing all the necessary paperwork. Then comes the review. The only thing constant is change. Legislation changes, tax structures change, investments change, you get the point. So your goals might change as well. It's very important to regularly review your situation and stay on top of things to stay on the right track. And then we start all over again. Remember guys, wealth management is only the tip of the iceberg. There always is a deeper, more meaningful purpose for approaching financial planning. You don't buy a drill to put a hole in the wall. What do you really want is to put a picture of your grandchildren in the living room. Sometimes a simple nail will do the job. Financial planning does not have to be complex. I strongly believe sound financial planning can have a very positive impact on your overall well-being, and it should not be ignored. I hope I've answered a few questions. Drop me a message if you would like to discuss anything else in detail. Thank you.